Alright, we're going to try to get a quick video here to explain how you use Reflector on your device. So the very first thing that we need to check is we need to make sure that our computer is hooked up in a wired connection. So if you see the Wi-Fi icon down here, your Reflector won't work, period. So down in the system tray over here, you need to see what looks like my screen right below my cursor there, which is the little computer, and it looks like it's got a little plug in the upper left-hand corner of that computer monitor. So to do that, you either need to have your dock connected to the Ethernet or patch cable, or that goes straight into your laptop if you're using a laptop. If you're using a desktop, more than likely it is set up on a wired connection, so you shouldn't have an issue with that. But that may require, having somebody come in and look at it. So with that said, once you have that and you know that you're in a wired connection, I'm going to go here and search for Reflector. And you may notice that it's on your desktop also, but I just search for things normally. But down in the bottom right-hand corner here again, I'm going to get the icon for that, which looks like a cell phone over a monitor type of thing. Again, it's right below my cursor on the screen. Now, I did get this pop up here on mine. Depends on if you've checked this checkbox, but I can say do not show this window again by checking that right there, and that won't pop up anymore, and I won't see anything when I open up Reflector until that opens up down here and I just see what's happening. So at that point, for me, I'm just going to close this box out now, and this pops up in the corner. So there's a couple things that I recommend that you change. This ADTech L8573 is my computer name. If I go to settings though, and then preferences, I have the option here, if I say use system name, I uncheck that, I can type in my room number. I recommend that you do that because it helps make it easier for you to find which one is your computer, especially if lots of teachers in your hallway have Reflector running at the same time. And all you got to do is click in there and you can start taking that out and putting in whatever you want. So the other setting that I would recommend that you do is under connection, and personally, I would put a password on mine just to keep another teacher, another class, or another student from being able to project over to my device. And where it says AirPlay Security right here and it says none, if I change that to password, you can make the password your room number or something simple. You don't want it to be too complicated because you may want your kids to project to this. But by using your room number, what it means is somebody's going to have to go in and type that in. So if a kid from another class happen to go ahead and project to your device, you know they're doing it intentionally if you have the password set, even if it's something simple. Just make sure you know that this is here. It's an option. You do not have to do that, but it does give you a little bit of peace of mind of knowing that you're not going to get somebody messing around with you at that point. So I'm not going to put a password in here for mine though, but you can make sure you hit apply if you do that, and then just say okay when you're done with that. So those are the settings that you need. Now we're going to go to my iPad. Okay, so the next part that you have to do is you have to actually get Reflector starting or screenplay mirroring started on your iPad. So from the bottom of your screen there, or first get to your home screen, from the bottom swipe up from the bottom here until you get to this menu. And then on that menu, you have what's called screenplay mirroring. So I'm going to click on that. And then it's going to list whatever devices they're showing is available at that point. So in my case, you can see that there is an Air Media something that's going in my area, and also my laptop. So I'm going to click on my laptop. That again could be your room number. Here you can see the iPad is now showing on my screen. And at this point now, I can interact with my iPad however I want to. And then I can go into whatever program that I might want to go into. So you can see and it will take on whatever angle you turn your device to, or whatever angle that app is going to run within. And I just toggle that off. Once that's I can then exit out in the corner here. In the bottom corner now, I can turn off Reflector by right-clicking on that, clicking on Settings, and say Quit Reflector 2. You do want to quit Reflector when you're not using it because it will save resources on your computer, and it will also save it from showing up on other devices. So if another class teacher wanted their students to connect to it, they're not going to see yours as even being an option at that point. It just keeps that list clean and will keep your computer running better. So hopefully this helps you.